Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear sisters. Inshallah, today we'll continue mentioning the surah's topics and taking Surat Al-Furkan. Al-Furkan is one of the names mentioned for the Quran. And the word Al-Furqan means differentiation between the right and the wrong. And this surah, actually, the name of the surah is very related to the topic because the surah is about answering the suspicions the disbelievers gave about the Quran, about the Prophet Muhammad. So the Quran will be the way to help us answer those suspicions. And Al-Furqan is that the Quran now will show those people the right and the wrong way, and it will be very clear for them. So if I want to answer the suspicions we have from the non-believers, so we will refer mainly to the Quran, to the Furqan, okay? We saw one of those suspicions mentioned in the surah about the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, and that they've been saying that how a prophet can eat food, how can he move in the streets like a normal person. And actually, if you focus on their suspicions, you'll see that is not something logical, but they are just using those suspicions to escape from following the religion. And we see here that the Quran answered this suspicion in the same surah, saying that all messengers before, they've been like that. They've been eating food, they've been moving and walking in the streets. Yeah, so it is not something new, so you go now ask about. And the opposite is the correct thing, because if the messenger is not a human, is not a normal person, so he will not be able to understand you, and you are not going to be following him because he is different from you. So if the messenger is like you, so this is not a suspicion, actually this is something that should be like that. Here Allah is showing that those suspicions are not done to seek knowledge, or that those people are really seeking guidance, but actually they are disbelievers. So that's why they are using those suspicions. Allah saying, بَلْ كَذَّبُوا بِالسَّاعَةِ. So their problem wasn't that the Prophet Muhammad is eating food or moving in the streets, but the problem that they don't believe in the hereafter. They don't believe in the day of resurrection. And that's why they want to escape from following the guidance by throwing their doubts and their suspicions. So now if I want to answer any suspicion about my religion, like we see nowadays, why the Prophet Muhammad married many wives, why the Prophet Muhammad married the Aisha while she is having that age, all of those suspicions, subhanallah, we found the answer from the Quran. So your reference is the Quran, is Al-Furqan, because it shows the right and the wrong. We can also show the answer by action, not only by answering, yeah? But when they look at our manners, they can see the right thing. And this is found at the end of the surah. Allah is describing how the believers are like وَعِبَادُ الرَّحْمَنِ الَّذِينَ يَمْشُونَ عَلَى الْأَرْضِ هَوْنًا. So if those people saw from you the good manners, the humility, and you are not looking down at them and all of that, so this is an answer for those suspicions about the religion. So you to be the good example for your religion is one of the answers we can use to answer those suspicions about our religion. And we see Allah saying, وَإِذَا خَاطَبَهُمُ الْجَاهِلُونَ قَالُوا سَلَامًا. You know that person is an ignorant one, okay? He don't have knowledge, okay? And he is insisting on his disbelief. So you should say, peace be upon you. And that's it. Don't go through debates with that person because he is already ignorant and he don't have the knowledge. So you don't waste your time with him. Just be nice to him, and that's it. So not everyone is qualified to talk to him and to convince him, okay? Also we see here in this surah how the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, complained about that the people will leave the Quran. and they will ignore the book. وقال الرسول يا ربي إن قوم اتخذوا هذا القرآن مهجورا. So imagine when we just said now the Quran is Al-Furkan, it differentiates between the wrong and the right, and it helps you to keep on your religion. It includes the right, it includes remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and after all that you leave it back. How can you answer those people then? How can you defend your religion if you originally ignoring your book? Okay, so this is something we have to focus on, not to be included in this complaint the Prophet Muhammad did. So we should keep reciting, we should keep studying the Quran. And if you didn't do, you will be in danger. You will not be able to face those people. You will not be able to answer those suspicions. Barakallahu feekum. Inshallah, next time we'll take a new surah.